licorice smells and tastes like feet. Guys, we're checking out the hotel now. It's been a great stay here at the Holt Hotel in Reykjavik. Absolutely love this place. We've been here twice now. Right in the downtown area. If you guys want to stay here, I'm going to put a link down below where you can book your stay as well. Highly recommend it. I learned an interesting tip from a native Icelander, a local Icelander the other day. Icelandic person rather, not Icelander. Basically, wherever you go inside in Iceland, you'll see this if you come here. Shops, pubs, hotel rooms, Airbnbs, everything is piping hot indoors. They don't worry about energy like we worry about it in other parts of the world because it's free here basically. It's very, very cheap for them to run really hot in their houses during winter time, and they need it because it's very cold here most of the time, right? So essentially, this is what they do, right? They tend to have their windows and their doors wide open like that, so you get some fresh, cool air coming through. And also the heating on indoors, which is totally backwards for us because it's very expensive to run heating in the UK, for example. But apparently that's what they do here to keep fresh air coming through, plus very warm. And it makes sense. All that natural hot water coming up from the ground heats them up for free, basically. So they can use it. I'm going to miss this view of Reykjavik from our hotel. You can just hear the church bells. They're in the distance. Don't know if you can tell this, but I'm a very, very big fan of Iceland and of this city, Reykjavik. I have been here no less than 5 times now. Twice here in the Hotel Holt in the downtown area of Reykjavik. Absolutely stunning city. Anyway, talking of hot water, this is something that we need to do to sign off our last day in Iceland. Like we can't not do this before getting the flight because our flight is not till 9 PM tonight. We're going to take the opportunity to soak up that natural hot spring energy one last time. It's the best thing you can do in Iceland, just believe me on that. Here's another top tip for you when you're in Iceland. You can freely and happily drink the tap water, which is very, very good and fresh and clean. We bought this bottle the first day we arrived and we've been reusing it ever since. Very, very good drinking water, just like Scotland. I love all the graffiti in this city. Look at that big line on the wall there. This is all animals in here. Oh, that's not an animal, that is a girl, I think. Very, very pretty, colourful city Reykjavik is. Just left the kind of old part of Reykjavik, the old town part, and it's very, very modern down by the water, down by the bay. Them guys who live here must have a spectacular view. You've got the bay there, the White Cliff Mountains back there, and then huge modern apartments with balconies up here. Just come a wee walk down by the shore. Got the Viking ship, the famous Viking ship down there, symbolising obviously the Viking heritage of the people who first came to these lands.
That's the girl one. You could be the girl.
I think I make a good Viking. What do you think? Tycho.
You were asking me? I thought you were asking the camera.
No, I'm asking you.
Yeah.
Ginger beard.
Need a longer beard, but...
Okay. There's a lot of really, really cute cats in Reykjavik. You see them when you're walking around the city. There's actually an Instagram account dedicated to cats of Reykjavik. Really, really cool to see them.
Hey, kitty. Wow. You're pretty. You got blue eyes.
No.
You got blue eyes. What's your blue eyes? Go on the camera. You got very blue eyes.
Soft as anything.
I really, really want to buy a homemade Icelandic woolen jumper because they are super warm. Look at that, that is incredible. But they work out about 150 quid each. One unique thing about Iceland, right, that I haven't really explained yet, but they absolutely love this stuff, licorice. I was just in the shop there and I picked some up. I don't like licorice. I think it's one of those things you either love or you hate, right? I'm not a fan of licorice, and I just can't do it, and I do find it weird that people absolutely love licorice. I have bought some because my mum is a big fan of licorice, so I've got a wee selection of stuff, but basically any supermarket you go in here, it's chock-a-block full of licorice. I almost offended somebody the other night because I told them, I was at a bar, right, and I told a local that licorice smells and tastes like feet. I don't think they were best pleased with me, but it's a thing here. People are obsessed with licorice. Everything is licorice flavour. Maybe it's like it must be like a Nordic Viking thing, I don't know. Anyway, interesting fact for you, Icelandic people love their licorice. But I'd like to know if I'm alone in this, because I really think licorice is awful, awful stuff. So I'm going to do a poll right now above the video. Do you like licorice, yes or no? Am I right? Am I wrong? Alright, end of the day, finally made it to the Secret Lagoon. The Secret Lagoon, which is not secret by any standards anymore. The first time we came here 4 years ago, there was not many people here at all, but now it is like public swimming pool basically on a bank holiday weekend. Anyway, it's so nice to get into this hot 35-degree natural Icelandic volcanic water. Such a nice way to get hot after being out in the cold all day or whatever. You know, one of the interesting things about going for a really, really hot swim here in Iceland as well is that you might be cold when you come in and walk into the water is obviously freezing, but after you've been in the water for a while, your core body temperature stays hot for ages and ages, and you can go out and basically enjoy the day and stay hot. You don't get cold again, so I think that's why the locals do this. Like, go for a hot swim and that's you hot for the day basically. Yeah, such a nice place. The Secret Lagoon. Secret. There's nothing secret about Iceland anymore. I don't think there's any secrets in Iceland at all. I feel like it was cold. I feel like it was hotter the last time we were here though. That sunset is coming through now as well. It's gorgeous. Look at that. Tell you what, for people with bad skin like me as well, this water is very, very good for you. I feel great afterward. My skin feels great after coming into the hot water pools here in Iceland. The last of our trip to Iceland, that is it over. I'm going to fly back to Edinburgh tonight at 9 PM. So we've literally got half an hour to enjoy this amazing hot water pool, and then we're off. We're off on a plane. We had really bad luck with the Aurora on this trip, but the pilot announced that you could see them, turned the lights off, and it was bedlam. There was people climbing over top each other, trying to get to see out the windows. I chose a good seat right next to the window facing north, so we got a very, very quick glimpse, shot with the iPhone. Not the best quality, but this is what it looks like. It looked much better to have a look at it in real life through the window. So that's twice we've seen the Aurora on this trip, not a total failure. Anyway, we're about an hour into our flight back to Edinburgh. We will be landed in about an hour.